The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
60 Bison, 80 Cardinal, 80 Cardinal.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, Panther 80. Trap 60, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here we go. Sack. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. Warriors 70.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the Jaguars got to it. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Cup 19, Cowboy 80.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Got it. Ready?
1st down from the 41.
70 Ranger. Hut. 18 card.
Sticking to the air here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun here. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. It keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready? Liking, ready?
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50.
A 50-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Okay, ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him running the comeback. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Here we go, start, go!
Toss play here, Judkins. He is down to the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
On the jump.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
11, 10 through 11, drop 60, drop 60, ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on second. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Seven Pirates, 19 tight, 19, you're not. Back to 60.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
19, Tiger, 19, 70.
They send a tight end in motion. From the pistol, here's Judkins. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
At the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. 60 by 60.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down, play action. They're in trouble now, and the ball is out. Picked up by the Jaguars. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And Jacksonville makes a house call. Touchdown. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one, huh? It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? Great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They'll work against the blitz. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Short pass brought in. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st down from the 41.
Chapter 11. Steady.
He's going to throw it again. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 10. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game in the 1st half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
A give now from the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Left 79 Broncos. 70 line, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Let go.
Working now from the gun. Hits his running back. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready, set.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
60 Bobcat, 60. Let's go now.
They're throwing it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant tempted him to pick it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Move it, 19. 18, pioneer. Ready, up.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 back. 19 lock, Panther 11. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Cade York now on for the field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 tight. Bronco 80. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is a heater. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant tempted him to pick it off. And the Browns get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. We've set it downs from 37.
70 Rangers, 70. Here we go. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. Running in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Here we go. Strike.
Judkins has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead.
Touchdown, Browns.
York now for the extra point.
The extra point.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns take possession of the football. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw it here on first. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Ready.
To throw here on first down. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant, because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, 18, 19 Lions. Bronco 80.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready up. Ready. Get up.
Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left. So he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on, come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on first. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Cougar 19. 65 catch, 65 catch. Let go.
Back to work they go after the interception. He throws a bullet. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Okay, ready?
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
70 Timberwolf. Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a one-score game before halftime. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
18, Robert, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
Working on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Come on, come on.
He's back to throw. Krabs has it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Shot 60, shot 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Setting up to throw. Brought in right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Smash. Reload. Go.
A give left side. Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Racing down the left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18, 5 here. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Again to throw on 2nd. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and goal, Judkins. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3. On now is York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Ready? 6 Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. And they kick him off again. Denzel Ward makes the play.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here's Judkins on first down. Keeps away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Run right side. Judkins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. Second down.
10. 60 by 6.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Now he's York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Ready.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Go. Viking 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking in the air here. Connecting on the slant. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
65 cat. Let's go now. Panther 11. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
That'll be the 1st and more. I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timber Wolf.
They'll come out throwing. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Working now from the gun. In the hands of Irwin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Rig alert. Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Third and long for him here. He has the 1st over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Cowboy 18 Rattler.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Look him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Sticking to the air here. They're getting a screen pass for Judkins. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Browns football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round.
Okay, ready?
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready? 18.
From the gun, Judkins. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Work good on the point after. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
45. Jaguars 28. Shane York to kick off for the Browns.
On now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, set,
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
go! Let's go!
Pass play on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go, set! 70, trap 60, trap 60! Mustang 19!
Back to the air they go on second down. Throw deep to the left side. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. On is Little for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go! 60, 19, 5 here! Cougar 19! 70 Rangers, 70!
They'll work against the blitz. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That goes for 32 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
60 broadcast, 60. Get it. Count.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mega, black 40. Zoom black, claws red. Ready?
Throwing his love on third. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? 7 in Cougar 19. Cub 19, Cub 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Looking slant route, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Rattlers.
And the Jaguars.
Mustang 19.
First down.
19
First and 10
Lions.
at the 47-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready up.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set. Huh.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18, Pioneer. Cowboy, Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Browns take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
It's a turnover.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Handoff now to Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
You, 33, yellow. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Judkins headed right. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, my casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action. Love. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On the set.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set, ready. Ready?
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Ready up.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Hut.
Good throw out wide by Love. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's now 3rd and goal.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Browns holding a 10-point lead. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
New York knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65, Jack, 65.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys. Up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Now.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
19 Tiger. 18 Rattler.
In the red zone on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
And goal at the 12-yard line.
79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
To throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partners. They can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.